So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness, distribution are all his outstanding qualities, and he does it time and time again.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lewandowski, and he's surging through. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Valverde. Foden. De Bruyne is always looking to break lines. Looking for the run. And it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Well, now it's a race. Oh, what has happened here? And he's following up! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
There will be a throw-in. Olise pinches it off him. David Villa. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, super ball! Lewandowski is flagged offside. Chouameni. Now it's Ronaldinho. 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Ronaldinho. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Wolverhampton looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can, but what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Robertson tries to clear. No, he's not getting any further than that. It's a loose ball. And that has sent him sprawling. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's shifting through the gears here.
Added time.
And the first half is done. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
Please report to the staff room.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the action is back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the...
Mbappe! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Mbappe. Van Dijk was in no mood for any of that. Ronaldinho. Mbappe. Brilliantly cut out. Caicedo. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And it's Roberto Carlos. Chouameni. Mbappe. Oh, good, real chance! He has done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
For this match
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
De Bruyne. Olise does well to get it back.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That looks a cracking ball. Van Dijk. Puyol. Now it's Cruyff. Mbappe. It's Ronaldinho. Has a go! They are rampant! And they are cruising away!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Wolverhampton choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter.
And the finish!
Number 47.
And that is wildly off target.
Coming on to replace him is number 20.
Caicedo.
Pulisic.
Valverde. Mbappe. He is through here. And he cuts out the supply. David Villa. And he's on his way. Oh, important interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Corner number 2 then.
Robert Lewandowski. Number 8. Federico Valverde. Coming on the field. Number 15. Number 7.
He's had a hit! No mistake! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's De Bruyne. Akanji.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Pulisic. Elise. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chouameni. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And he's lost his man here! And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Ribery really added the width there thanks to his willing...
Oh, he's been caught napping! There's the hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
And we have our very first corner. And it's lofted through here.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking for options for movement. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. David Villa. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mbappe wins the duel this time. And the pass is intercepted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe! Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Cruyff. In with the challenge. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and it's a mighty effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ah, he's given it away. He's played him through. Now Mbappe has a goal! Goal! Al Hilal!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Mbappe, and now the breakaway. Oh, and he's through the middle. De Bruyne, shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly.
De Bruyne clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
There will be 1 minute.
And he's managed to get rid. Now, he's just misjudged that one. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is
Just
the
a
state of
quick
it
request
at the
today
break.
for everybody to
1-0.
Please kindly remove any
Well, let's
cars
not
parked
beat about
on
the
road
bush,
outside
Peter.
the
It's
stadium.
been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
There's the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Claimed it back swiftly. Van Dijk. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Al Hilal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting.
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
The attendance for this match was
60 minutes played.
71,550.
Thuram. Now Mbappe. And it's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's tries a shot! No mistake! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Diego Carlos cuts out the pass. Oh, he's been caught on it here. David Villa. Great chance! And yes, it's there! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Corner number 2 then. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Has a look and has a go. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Ronaldinho has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a throw-in. He could be in here. That's going to go a long way. Mbappe.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 5
Fires from
minutes
distance.
time.
Decent enough try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Roberto Carlos. Out for a throw. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And that's it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so overall...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Saliba makes the interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He won't be happy with that one. Rummenigge, that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well read, nice interception. And it's De Bruyne. It's a little off target.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, that's a key interception. Brazil trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb...
Fires from distance. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. He's gone for goal! And that certainly packed a punch.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Interesting ball. Rummenigge. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Rummenigge. Mbappe. Kaká. Oh, and he's through the middle. And reclaimed it in a trice. And the ball's come loose here. And he's heaved it away. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Yep, it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. Tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini. Always onto this. Now the finish! And he hits the net! There is the breakthrough! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Brazil have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's a nicely measured pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Kaká! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kaká clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rummenigge. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game.
He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Goes in for the header! Has another go! He's scored! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Rummenigge, big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Brazil get their fourth corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And he welcomes it in. Now this could be a chance.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. And Hullet! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Hullet is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, super find. Gets his pass away. And that has put paid to that. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Rummenigge. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and
There will
stopped
be
it.
5 minutes added time.
Can he finish? And more, and more, and more. And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kaká. No way through. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest. And Van Nistelrooy! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's got tall! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And here's Messi. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
It's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
And he's intervened well there. Cafu. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's De Bruyne. And he was quick to react. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. De Bruyne. And he's heaved it away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And smartly reclaimed. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's had a shot! Oh, we expected better, and so did he. It's a loose ball. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Brazil look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
That has ended up in no man's land. That has been cut short. Thuram. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, what has happened here? Tchouaméni. Oh, that's well spotted. And we've reached half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Kindly remove it, as it is about to be
Interesting
thrown
half,
away.
just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 15, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 19, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field.
And the second half gets
number
underway.
20, Suarez.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Puyol. Barcelona, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro, and that's been intercepted. Now it's Luis Suarez. Can he finish? It's there! The breakthrough arrives at last! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
The attendance for this match was
disappointed with that.
71,550.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. Well, it's good stuff. This is...
And that has been clubbed away. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Luis Suarez. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. And the finish! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Out again for a throw-in. That's been cut out, well played. Pass is just off target.
Brazil appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pull it. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's... Can he finish? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
The goal scorer
And they are pulling clear here.
after 82 minutes.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Luis
A
Suarez.
case now of complete control.
Luis
Well seen,
Suarez.
saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Alarm. Pull it. Ronaldinho.
4 added
It
minutes
looked as
have
though
been
that might lead
indicated.
to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He has found the way through. 4 extra minutes added on. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection
Just
of
a
what
quick
we saw.
announcement, and an exciting
Luis
one too. We're
Suarez,
about to
voted
announce
man
today's
of the
lucky
match.
numbers.
And Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Already we're underway here. He could be in here. Forlan couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Oh, that was vital. Yamal! He scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Cleared without complication. Rivaldo. He could be in here. Oh, that's a key interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Great hit! Yes! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Now it's Pedri. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cruyff. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pedri. Nicely intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal. It's Forlan! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Rivaldo. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Pedri! That's a half-decent try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Forlan. Cruyff.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Just eases him off the ball. Yamal. Rivaldo. Barcelona finding their passes. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Chance! Goal! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11, Mbappe. Coming on the field is number 10.
That gets things going for the second half.
Substitution.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave.
There's the hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And it's Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time to...
And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Messi. He's got a shot off the post. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
The attendance for this match
Rudiger.
was 72,306.
He's picked his way through.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. They've got a corner here. Corner number 4 coming up here. Yes, and a reprieve for the time being. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that has been clubbed away. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barcelona must do something here, and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. And it's Cruyff. Mbappe!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 minutes has been indicated.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Picked out, brilliant! Ferran Torres! Just off target. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for...